Hi friends, I am back and today I am doing jumbo box braids. It's my first attempt ever at doing them, so we shall see how they turn out. So I'm just starting with freshly cleaned stretched hair. I'm gonna separate it out into sections and just keep each section separated with little rubber bands so that I know how many braids that I need and to make sure that, it's all charted out pretty well for the map of my head. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now to my entire head. Okay, and now I have my entire head separated. I'm just going to go ahead and separate out the hair. I'm using 52-inch pre-stretched, pre-washed Kankalon, and in 1 and 1B. So I'm just going to separate them out. I have 20 sections in my head, so I'm just going to separate out and make 20 little bundles of hair and put them on the rack. So I ended up getting about 3 bundles for the braids, like 3 separate braided bundles out of each little bundle of hair. And I ended up using 7 bundles of the hair total to get enough for the 20 braids in my hair. Okay, so now I'm going to start from the back and work my way forward. I just find it easier to braid going in that direction. And so I'm just going to take the rubber band off of the sections, detangle them a little bit further with my brush to make sure that the hair is as smooth as possible. Mind you, before I stretched it, I washed it with the clay mask. I did a Tahitian vanilla Hydra mask deep conditioning, and I put some Botanical Grow oils in my hair, and so that's what's on my head already. And after I detangle, I'm going to go in with some Shine and Jam and help that smooth the hair even further, and just plait my natural hair just straight up going down. Okay, so next I am going to take a separated section of hair, and I'm going to separate it one more time, pulling out a third of the hair, roughly a third of the hair. You want to try and be as exact as possible, so that way your braids can be, you know, as even as possible. But I'm just going to separate that into 2, and then I'm going to take my crochet hook, feed it through my natural hair, the braid, and feed the smaller 2 pieces, so the 1/3 with strand. I'm going to feed that through my plait, bring it all the way down, and use that as 1 strand in the 3-strand braid that I'm about to build with the cankalon. Okay, and so I'm going to take the second piece of hair, and I'm just going to place it on top of the braid that's already in my head, and I'm going to start a 3-strand braid, just going down using each piece of the extension hair as a strand of the braid. And you want to make sure that you are braiding tightly, and like not so tight that, you know, you feel like you're ripping your hair out of your scalp, but like tight enough that the braid isn't unraveling or looking like different sizes when you're looking down the braid. So you want to braid tightly and with the same amount of tightness and force going down the whole braid. And it's okay if you gotta undo the braid and start over again. And you also might need to be a little bit tighter at the top where your natural hair is still sitting, versus when you get further down and it's just the extension hair. You can see me checking the mirror multiple times to make sure that the braid looks even on the way down. So I'm just gonna finish this up, and then I'm going to go ahead and braid up most of my entire head, and when you all see me again, I will be mostly done. Okay, so again, we just start with the detangling. After we take the rubber band off, I'm gonna go in with some Shine and Jam. I actually ended up running out of my yellow container about 4 braids from being finished, and I had to switch over to the purple, mostly because I didn't feel like getting up and finding another container of the Stronghold, but that's okay. That's okay. And after the Shine and Jam, since these are closer to the front, I actually am going to brush the jam in a little bit more and put the plait in, feed the hair with the crochet needle through, go ahead and do the full box braid going down. So I have 3 braids left, and I'm just going to go ahead and let you all see that full process all the way through. All right, and we're just gonna tie off the ends with 2 little loop-de-loops, and we are officially done braiding. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. So I'm gonna go ahead and dip these in hot water, and then I'll be back to show you guys the finished look. So let me know, what do you all think? I think they turned out pretty nice, pretty nice. But yeah, let me know what you think down in the comments. Would you do this style on yourself? And on a scale of 1 to 10, what number would you give me? Because I'll give you an 8. But as always, like you guys to remember to have fun, stay safe, and stay hydrated. I love you. Peace.